We are coming around Cape May from the Atlantic Ocean side, getting ready to go up into the Delaware Bay. And it's a little hard to see. Maybe I'll try and zoom in a little bit more. But you can see some of the breakers out there. And then you can also see the currents swirling around because that's the gate right there.
We are in a sneaky little Anchorage in the Delaware Bay. It's very interesting because the wind is behind me. You can see my hair is kind of floating this way. And the current is like 2 to 3 knots, closer to 3. And the current is stronger in terms of force on the boat than the wind. So rather than facing the wind like you would think we would, we are actually kind of facing the current, so to speak. It's a very different experience because you point into the wind and then you have all this marshy stuff here and it feels like we're super close, but we're just happy there are not super biting flies. We've only had one kind of going after us.
Use your words. I know. I'd love to go ashore too and go poop. But look where we are. It's just not happening today, baby. I know. Wait till we get to Baltimore and then you can poop wherever you want.
We feel really bad. We make it a super priority to take Schatzi ashore, but we're in a really strong current, 3 knots, and it's 3 miles to the first place where we could even take her ashore. And that's a crazy endeavor on our dinghy. So, sorry, Schatzi, we can't help you.
What say you? Silence.
We are approaching the Chesapeake and Delaware Canal. I'm slow rolling the boat because we want to hit the tides exactly right. And I wonder if these ships out here are doing the same thing. As we go through the canal, there are several bridges, but only one of which we have to worry about the height of. There is basically the Reedy Point Bridge, and then the Rock Hall Bridge, the Summit Bridge, Chesapeake City Bridge. The Reedy Point Bridge. That's the St. George's Bridge, and then just beyond it is the Chesapeake and Delaware Bay Canal Bridge.
So we have our splash gate, grate, whatever you want to call it. So if we do get super pooped, the water will go down here and drain. But it's just metal on the fiberglass. So when the boat is at slow RPMs, it really vibrates. So I took these little rubber pads and just put them around the edges. I'm going to put that back in here, and hopefully that'll cut down on the vibrations.
Yay, thank you. This barge has been slowly gaining on us, going 1 knot faster than us as we travel this Chesapeake and Delaware Canal, and they are finally passing us. But it's really creepy to stay so close to this edge, even though the depths are, still 44 feet. When one vessel is only going 1 knot faster, it takes a long time to pass. This nasty bug. I am so glad we have screens. Because that thing would just come right into this window here. I'm filming.
We are back in the Chesapeake Canal, or Chesapeake Bay, after having come through the Chesapeake and Delaware Canal. But a month ago, 2 months ago, we were at the south end, the opening of the Chesapeake Bay. Now we're coming in through the top as we are getting close to Baltimore, and then on our way down to Annapolis.
Yay! How do you feel about being back in your stomping grounds? Okay.
Great.
That's not going to make good footage. Can you say how you feel, please?
It's kind of cool being back in the Chesapeake because I don't think we ever came up this far. It's not the best sailing. It's fairly narrow, but it's cool being in our old stomping grounds.
Why are you sitting on the counter?
I'm keeping watch because I can see everything I need to see here. It's comfortable and it's hot here, but it's not in the direct sun being outside.
I think we use our ottoman as a footstool more than we use it to sit down on. Well, and of course the fact there's liquor in there.
So I won. No, we had both lures out the back and neither of us caught anything. Although the one we got from my friend Craig, I think we need to add much more line to it because it jumps out of the water. I think it's just supposed to kind of stay in and wiggle its way around in the water. We are back in the Chesapeake Bay. It's been a long time since we've been this far up. But the one thing we don't miss is having to trade crab pots or trading lobster traps for crab pots because they are all over the place. So I'm having to dodge them with the autopilot.
You're doing a good job, baby.
I know. Thank you. My finger hurts though.
Your finger's getting tired? Why
Yeah.
is your finger tired? Picking your nose?
No, because of pushing the +10 and -10. I gotta do my finger workout.
Schatzi loves her front yard. What do you want? Want a treat? We're about to pass under the Francis Scott Key Bridge, and this is the one that got plowed over, and it's still not fixed. It's been many months. I don't know what people are doing without this bridge. It's crazy. Look at that. Baltimore is a very busy harbor. I find these tugs bringing these big barges fascinating. Look at that. I'm sailing outside the channel right now, and the collision alarm is going off non-stop with all the traffic here, but it's really busy. Several tugboats just went by over there. This vessel is stopped. That's the only reason I am so close, but look at the ginormous size of this thing.
So right over here is Fort McHenry, the site of the infamous battle between the Brits and the Americans, and it's also where Francis Scott Key wrote the national anthem. So it's cool that we're coming into Baltimore because Baltimore has a lot of history It's one of the biggest cities early on, and then especially during the Revolutionary War as well.
She's so excited. Look at that poor girl. She's yanking at the leash, dying. She's dying to go poop. She stored it up. She didn't go yesterday ashore.
Timmy the turtle.
Oops, excuse me.
So apparently Baltimore Harbor has 4 of these because the harbor is shaped kind of has 4 corners, and what they do is they basically collect up the trash that ends up ending up into the waters here in the harbor to help keep it cleaner.
There's a sensor that sees the trash, and then the water activates the wheel, and the trash will go up and into the dumpster.
That is so cool. And the ducks really like it for some reason.
Yeah, I think they're picking up all of the grass and whatnot that they can eat.
Little babies. You're just showing off your tricep. Cheers!
Smooshies!
Smooshies! Yay! Be good friends!
Yay! It was awesome seeing you guys again.
It's quite a storm!
So,
Look at, you can see the line of clouds.
yes. See you guys.
Bye!
Yeah, can you capture that? And then
You can just see it. It's amazing.
yeah.
Looking at
I
it.
mean, over here you see the clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, clear, but you can see the edge right up here.
Yeah. Yeah. FP, Helia.
Bye, Baltimore. Great anchor location. Okay, we forgot to bring this wire to sailing vessel Confetti, so Dennis is going to try to throw it at them while we boat by them. What is this crazy idea we're doing?
So my thought is start angling towards the dock.
Yeah.
And then just kind of like you're gonna skim by the dock.
I know, but we have no fenders up.
I know.
Call them without, cover your mic and call them.
It's gonna help.
as you're ready, because I want to peel out. No, I'm not.
Go down at least. Let the wind come.
What's the worst that could happen?
Can you get closer? All right, ready? Oh!
Did it make it?
It made it, but then it fell over in the water on that side. Darn it.
Okay, Dennis just cleaned the water strainer for the engine. And look at all that nasty seaweed in there.
As you can see, we got quite a bit of rain last night. A lot of folks will pull their drain plug out so that way you don't have this issue. Honestly, we just prefer to leave it in and then drain it before we get ready to go somewhere. And you can see Anne's shoes trying to float away, as well as my shoes. But yeah, we prefer to just leave it in and then drain it. I know it creates this big mess, but it's just easier that way because otherwise we always end up forgetting. Ha!